Okay. Hello. We're here. I know. It's an emergency ban list, everybody. Allegedly. 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 Give me 1 second, gang. We are here. Live. Or not. I don't know. This has been. Hello, everyone. I know we're here. Live. Allegedly, there's a ban list. I have no idea. My friend told me there was a notification. Alright, here we go. Does everything work? Alright, everything works, right? Hello, Anchor 3. Oh my god, Spoilers Playmaker. Thank you for being me. See what else garbage. If that's the only one, I'll be like, that's pretty cool too. Let's go check a look. Let's take a look. Hey, T-Dex dog. Thanks for being here. I have a ban list? Is this updated? Did I just not look like notification something's here? Okay, here we go. Here we go. I saw Widow Anchor, but let's take a look. Alright. Live reaction. Let me get my cheeks ready so I can live react and go full, whatever. Alright, here we go. Compress, semi-limited. Long one, branded opening, Floanderies, a magnificent map. Let's go. That's okay, bro. Limited lifted, Roxy's, Widow Anchor, Torrent Scales, Roshi Lao Lao. That's it, right? That's it? Oh, wait. Oh, okay. That's still good though. Widow Anchor the Dress? I mean, it's kind of like OCG land, right? But other than that, I mean, screw Sword Soul. Their long one. Long one's so annoying because you can't hit it with any like realistic hand trap outside of Maxi. They can't Veiler it, can't Imperm it, can't do all that fun stuff. Branded opening, I guess makes it less consistent for them to special summon their Aluber, right? To get the branded fusion, right, from their hand. Branded opening. And I'm assuming it's too soon to hit branded fusion, right? Maybe? I don't know, it's Master Duel, right? Anything can happen, gang. And if Floandery is a magnificent map, I guess that also hits their consistency, but at the same time, it's like they already had that one spell, right? That just got added, where they can basically just like book a moon and dodge it anyways. So, I mean, that's also fine, but then, anything to Floanderies is good, because Floanderies is like the most really annoying to play against. Because they just do the same thing over and over, right? And if you don't have the hand trap, you lose. Otherwise, yeah. Widow Anchor 3, mis amigos. Torrent Scales. I did not realize it was to 1 or 2 or whatever. And then Lao Lao, I guess, sure. I think that was a 2, right? Was it? I think it got hit to 2 and round Virtual World doesn't do anything, right, gang? I think. Unless someone in chat can tell me real quick. But yeah, off the top of my head, let's go. Widow Anchor tier. Yeah, Widow Anchor is obviously a 3-up now. Right? Obviously a 3-up. Which is exactly what we did in the OCG land, right? Let me check. Where is my... Here we go. Right? I got my 3 Widow Anchors, gang. Right? My 3, I got my 3 Widow Anchors in OCG land right here. See? It was all for the time. Right here. Maybe you can barely see it, but there you go. My 3 Widow Anchors just like in for my OCG deck profile. Or whatever. Will they make another ban list after a Link event? We'll see. What did they ban? Nothing, Alan. Nothing. Well, I mean, I guess they hit Long One to Dos, right? Long One to 2, brand opening to 2, Floanderies magnificent map to 2. That's consistency for the most part. Consistency, and I guess this is annoying because it does free 1200 life point burn damage, and then you can't really hand trap it. And then they're just gonna summon a Barone for free, right? So I mean that's fine too. I'm kind of like maybe since it's best of 1 format, right? Ron lives another day. Yeah, Risha. But I think if you really want to hit Sword Soul, like I don't feel like this is a hit to like kill the deck. Obviously, none of these hits are to kill the decks, right? But if they want to hit Sword Soul, obviously probably the biggest culprit is Moyu to 1, right? Right? Yeah. So. Yeah, I mean it makes sense for them to hit Long One. Long One's the one where you can't hand trap it, You can't really hand trap Flawanderies either, so they need to hit that. Kagari at 3? Nah, that's not gonna happen. That's too broken. Right? Would you rather have 2 double Ngag and then 1 Kagari or Red Ray and then, or in TCG land where it's triple, you know, Red Ray but then 1 Ngag? Like TBH fam, hot take. As someone plays striker, like basically, I wouldn't say for a living, but my whole reputation stakes on it. I'd rather have 3 Kagari and 1 Ngag, because then you get more value your Red Ray. Yeah. Because you can recycle your Widow Anchors and all that stuff too. That's a lot better. Rodon, yeah. I mean, that was super crazy, right? Unless I did not see something like stupid. Yeah, Flawanderies. But they have their new spell, so I don't think like it kind of doesn't really matter, right? Right? They got a free double summon. Branded opening, branded's fine. Like none of these, like I'm wondering why did they just suddenly make this, you know? Like none of these decks are being used in the Link Festival. Yeah, it's too soon for Branded Fusion. They just came out. And then if you hit Branded Fusion, I guess you gotta hit your All Fusion too, right? Barrier at 1. That's funny. Kagari at 3 and a Kagari 2 is what I need CC land. We'll see. We'll see. TCG land. I mean, it's gonna be a weird day if like Engage goes to like more than 1 in TCG land, right? Because you can't. There's no Maxi and you know, TCG land. So like you can't necessarily punish Striker for, I guess, going to their links. But at the same time, I mean, if you play Striker for a while, you obviously know you can play through hand traps. Other than that, I think this is like way longer than it needs to be. I think I'm trying to aim for like 8 minutes or whatever. I mean, it's nothing too crazy, right? Prank Kids, you get your Roxy's back, but then your Meow Moo is still at 1. So I mean, that gets broken, then you kind of need a double starter. Yeah, Striker is irrelevant in TCG. You ban mine. Yeah. Here's another hot take, right? In TCG land, I only play 1 mine because I feel like everyone, at least around my parts, like they are ready for it, and like it's just kind of like looking at a dead card. Yeah, linkage. That's also cool. Striker. I mean, you can play Striker, Runic, I guess, because that's now apparently hype. Runic Striker, and then Therions is a foreseeable option if mine gets banned, which I guess is not. I don't know. Right. But yeah, Roxy's, Widow Anchors at 3. Obviously, you put in 3. What do you take out? I don't know. What do I take? Let's take a deck with my deck list. What would I take out? Actually, real quick, chat. Click. I think it was this one, right? Yeah, Rip How. What would you take out or add in for 1 more this? I mean, do you just YOLO it and go 41 cards? I don't know what realistically I feel comfortable taking out. Super Poly's fine. I like Double Cyclone because dealing with Outlich. And I guess they're set stuff, right? Probably taking out a 2nd Afterburners for a 3rd Widow. You know? That's what I would probably do. If you're playing, I guess, if you're net decking me and playing the exact same deck list. Probably take out a 2nd Afterburners for a 3rd Widow Anchor. Because Afterburners is nice, but sometimes stealing is way better, right? The whole purpose of Afterburners is to bait out like their boss monster, which I guess Widow Anchor kind of does the same thing. You know what I mean, gang? So probably take out a 3rd Afterburners or 2nd Afterburner. Yeah, Afterburner probably goes to 1 if Widow Anchor goes to 3. But that's my deck list for now. Yeah, probably do that. Gang. All right. Did you miss Charmers? Kind of, sort of, but every time I play personally, like I always feel like there's a better line to play instead of the Charmers, right? Because Yu-Gi-Oh is not like, or at least Master Duel, from what I've noticed playing like paper Yu-Gi-Oh versus this, is that in Master Duel people are more likely to surrender, right? Like if they just get tilted enough, like they just like click surrender like instinct. Like for example, like sometimes when I play against branded people, I just flip Super Poly. Sometimes like that's enough for them to just click surrender, right? But yeah, I don't miss Charmers, TBH fam. If you want to play Charmers, then take out the double Zeke. But I play aggressive. Who's the Charmer you use? Probably Dark. Dark is probably the most generic one, or the other one is probably Hita. But then you probably need a, you know, you need like a Red Ray. Oops, did I spell it wrong? Charmander. Yeah, you need like a Red Ray, which is like, I don't know, playing a Red Ray for that. Yeah, so either play Lina or Dark. Those are your 2 options. Yeah, play Lion or Dark. Those two. But I don't personally play it. Like, it's fine. Striker isn't like an OTK deck, right? It's kind of like you oh yeah, Ash. That's also true. But you gotta hold Ash for like, you know, your when they play like Branded Fusion or something, right? Like another maybe not a pro tip, right? But more often than not, unless you're literally going to die, you should probably always hold on to your hand traps as much as you can, you know? It's never ideal to summon a hand trap because like if you're, let's say your Phoenix or whatever you're gonna summon doesn't go through, you just wasted a hand trap and you have a body on board that does nothing. Right? At least with like a Link Striker, you can kind of refloat into it. And I never want to realistically put myself in that kind of position. Unless I have to, right? Like against Marinsis, I think I did that, where you're forced to just like summon a hand trap and then make Phoenix and then hit their field spell. No Duster. That's why we play Tres Lightning Storm. Because Duster is basically the same thing. Or Lightning Storm accomplishes what Harpy's Feather Duster should be, right? Yeah, when you're going for Gam. Yeah. Absolutely. But you don't need Harpy's Feather Duster, because the whole point of Lightning Storm is that you get to you save like 3 deck slots, right? You know what I mean? Pancratops is because it puts pressure on your opponent and also low-key MVP in case you brick, right? Because it's 2600 attack, which it would out Alpalosa if that's, I guess, kind of popular. And then again, not too many monsters can beat over 2600, like Salamangreat, for example, in the Link format thing. And also, it's basically a quick effect, like, you know, MST or whatever, which is great, right? So, for example, a typical situation would be like you play against Eldritch, and then you special summon it, because it's a special summon, right? It's not like an effect that you can chain to, so you just do it. If they chain max you, they go -1, right? And so you just summon it, you do your thing, and then if they flip a floodgate, you just tribute, destroy it, right? So you go 2 for 1, basically. So that's why Pancratops is pretty good. If it's at 1, then probably not worth playing. But at 2, and then if you play Field Spell too, which you kind of can search, I mean, you can kind of search a Pancratops or special summon it from your deck with the Field Spell if you play when Therions come out, like Therion's Coliseum, or if you play Area Zero, which I don't recommend you play Area Zero gang. Right? Area Zero at the moment is kind of too slow, unless you play a very high striker lineup. Yeah, they're doing Protoss in defense. But yeah, some people get like, you know, dumb, and they don't. Yeah, but you know, it's alright. Protoss is okay. Most of the time when you play against Protoss, they're probably called Dark. So like, you can probably just normal summon Ray anyways, but then you can't really do anything else, you know? Like, yeah. But other than that, you know, that's my deck list for now. Just take out your afterburners. Other than that, any final thoughts? Like, I don't want to make this stream too long. Any final questions? Any final thoughts I have about the ban list? Thank you everyone for being here. So last minute, I truly appreciate it. But Rank is probably the same. Widow Anchor would not realistically, I feel, change the deck at the moment with the meta. Play a duel right now. Play 1 duel. Okay, we'll play 1 rank, whatever this thing is. Alright? We'll play 1 for you guys, cat. I care. Here we go. This is my deck list real quick. 3 Vela, 3 Maxi, 3 Ash, double Ghost Belly, 3 Ray, 2 Rose, double Pancratops, double Nibiru. This can be Kaiju's. I think either or is fine. I just choose Nib just in case. 1 Rhoda, double Angag, double Afterburners, 1 Jamming Wave, 1 Multi-Roll, double Cyclone, double Call by, 1 Hornet Drone, double Widow Anchor, 1 Ego Booster. Usually I would not play this, but in the mirror match and also like I guess Link Cup when everybody's probably playing hand traps, this low key is useful because it makes sure it's your red ray or blue ray resolves. Shark Cannon and then cross out triple Imperm. The only thing's still the same except triple Burst Dragon is the only difference, right? Geonator, Transversor, and Sky Strikers. Oh man, I haven't heard that in a long time. Oh, so I spelled it wrong. Another option you could play too, gang, is that you could play for, I think, Axis, not Axe Code. Heat Code, oh, this thing, I remember this. Yeah. Alright. It's 1200 tag, which I think is too small. But you could play Decode Talker Heat Soul, if you don't know what it does. Right? It's an Ultra, so it's kind of like expensive. And that average is fine. If you know how to manage resources, you don't need to recycle. But an option you could play, gang, secret, low-key secret tech, right? Is a Decode Talker Heat Soul. How you would summon that is through the Cyverse. It's like a Link 2. I forget the name. It's a Link 2, right? Where it's like a Cyverse, like generic Link 2. And you can summon it off of this. And basically, it's like a free draw 1, right? So pay 1,000, you draw a card, right? So you could play that. I don't think it's worth it at the moment because it's an ultra rare, but you could play that if you have flex spots and like you kind of feel like you need something else, right? So you could play that. You play that with the link to, which I don't remember. I think it's called let me just type in link. Sorry, gang. I also tell you guys now. Where is it? This guy. You play with this guy, right? Space Insulator, and then right, and then just keep summoning with this. Cool. All right, you can play that too, I guess, with the heat code. Dekotaku Heat Soul, but other than that, you know, I think this is fine. I think this is fairly standard. Honestly, I never would go into like unicorn or like this or that. Most of the time, people just surrender through a pure advantage, right? You know what I mean, gang? Okay, we'll play one match and then I gotta go. Sorry, it's kind of late. One match for you guys. One bonus match. No pressure. No warm-ups. Is everyone's link climb going well, or whatever this is? Link regulation. I was just playing so like I literally only lose because I don't see Ray. That's the only reason why I lose, gang. Literally, like you check all my losses is because I don't see Ray. I don't see. Well, okay, I kind of see Ray. Here we go. That's why we play Pancratops, just in case. 40 card deck. Let's take a look. Oh, Marinza, sure. Chain Maxi, and they probably have Ash. Let's take a look. Oh, cross out, whatever, same thing. All right, we're gonna do stuff, I guess. I don't know. We're gonna talk about the ban list some more, I suppose. Should Marincess anything get hit? I don't know. What's annoying about Marincess? Blue Tang? Is it Blue Tang or is it the field spell? I mean, you only play one at field spell, right? What would you hit for Marincess? Link Angel? Sea Angel? This thing, like ban it? You know what I mean? I mean, what can you do, right? There's nothing you can do. We tried our best. But hey, Pancratops can maybe pop their field spell. So that means they're no longer unaffected by whatever, right? Or maybe they just hardcore don't know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And they just quit. Right? We have engaged, we can play, maybe. Yeah, believe, gang. I've never seen you resolve Maxi. Yeah, me too. That's okay. I don't resolve Maxi, I don't draw Ray. Number one striker player in your heart, gang. So every time, you know, every win is through sheer luck and not sheer luck, it's through sheer willpower and skill, gang. Right? You come to me to learn how to play striker in the most unoptimal settings. Right? And again, there's another question, right? Like, what if I just played something else besides striker, like a tier 1 deck, like what's objectively better than striker? Well, nothing is obviously for this event, but let's say hypothetically I played Marincess, like would I just defeat everyone, like no cap? Right? Always a funny question to ask, you know. I always wondered, like, what if I just did not like Ray? What if I just played like you know, something, I guess, like branded? What if I played branded? Like that was my main deck. Would I just go undefeated, like destroy everybody? Or am I only good because of striker? Right? Things to ask. Fill in time. Fill in time on this Sunday evening for y'all. Alright, pop off, pop off. Ever tried Evil Twins? Yeah. Oh wait, I should reiterate, right? I obviously know how to play other decks, right? Like I have them in like real life, as you can see, right? Sorry, it's still in the thing, but I obviously have them in real life. Like I know what they do, obviously, you know, so I can like negate and like play against it. But it's just not as fun for me personally, because everyone, you know exactly what you're gonna do, right? With like branded, you just summon a Louver, don't get Ash, search for Branded Fusion, don't get Ash, send Comedy or Tragedy, whatever, send your other whatever Despia card, summon either Albion or what is it, Lubellion or whatever, make Mirror Jade, pass turn, right? Set Branded in red. There you go. Oh, that's it? I wasn't paying attention. Did you do Crystal Heart? No? Okay, here we go. Maxi. Let's see if you do Maxi. You gotta do a Maxi. Or not. But yeah. Anyways, long story short is that I think what is this one? This one's to draw, right? Draw a card. Do we want them to draw Maxi? Let's use our very big brain. They have 4 cards. You know what I mean? Okay, you know what? Let's see. Do we have can we somehow get 3 cards engraved? Let me use my very big brain. And Gag might get ashed. Shark Cannon can do nothing. I really don't want them to draw Maxi. You know what? If they have Maxi in their hand, they have it. I don't want to take that risk. YOLO, let's do it. Right. But anyways, long story short is that I think Life Twin is a fraud deck. Because it's so linear, right? You make Trouble Sunny and then that's it. And then just protect yourself with a bunch of handies. Let's take a look. No? Nothing yet? Alright. There we go. Okay, is this do anything like else? There's no protection, right? You don't have to one blah 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 add it to your hand. This one is gain 600, sure, whatever. You're not gonna gain 600 though. This effect's negated. Sure, great. Here we go. Let's do it. Let's get it. Ash? Ash, Ash, Ash. Here we go. Ash. I know you have Ash. Ash me, baby. No? Oh, you're letting it go. You're stupid. No, I'm kidding. I just say that. They're obviously gonna have Ash. They absolutely have Ash. I have that feeling in my striker sense. All right. So options are we can add another Ray. I think that's fine. We don't want to just so you send one. Oh, this one target one. Okay, we need to search for something that can prevent. Make sure this thing resolves. I mean, we can search this to make sure like our red Ray resolves, right? So we get double. That's also fine. That's a good option too. Yeah, should I do that? Because if we do this, then we get no Pancratops out of value. That's also fine, but like, you know what I mean? I want to do that, and then we can search for anything anyway, so we'll do that. Right, fill our graveyard, that's fine. So now we can do this. Let's special summon and see if they have Maxi. If they have Maxi, we give them Duel. Oh, Benton to 2. Oh, I hope Benton never goes back to 2. I hate Benton. Mudrighton. No, I'm kidding. It's alright. I think Ava is the problem, right? Let's do this. It's free damage, right? Might as well. And then let's see if they have Maxi. I know you have Maxi. You're flashing too hard. There you go, see? See what I mean, gang? 200 IQ. That's fine. We're gonna go battlefield. Boop. Can I boop you? Or you have the little trap that negates effects? Boop. Cool. Now your hand trap is negated. Ocean, ocean man, take me by the hand. Here we go. We can go into red Ray. I mean, give them a draw. If they have the Veiler, we can just protect it anyway, so it's fine. I'm willing to give them one draw. That's fine. Boop. Let's take a look. You got it? Nothing. Alright, I know we kind of low-key have to search for hold on, can I have 3? I can have 3. Ooh. Ooh. Ava's okay at 1. Ooh. Okay, now we can go into this, and I guess we go into Blu-ray, and then reset with Shizuku Shuffle. We could do that too. Let's take a look at the graveyard real quick though. Is there anything I want to banish with this? Kinda not really. Because I want to reset Widow Anchor, you know what I mean? So we'll search for that. That's fine. We'll activate this. We'll give him one draw. That's fine. So now I'll activate this. Hopefully not screwing me. Right? 3 is degenerate. Yeah. And then we'll set that so we can banish whatever they need to resummon. And then call it a day. Yes, please. Reset this. And then pray, pray, pray. I mean, they can just kaiju us, and that's probably GG too, right? If they play kaijus. Which I don't think people will do for Marincess, right? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Oh, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, gang. All skill. Let's banish. I think you're the problem, right? Special summon. No. Well, I mean, this is the Link 3. I assume you just summon one that's like higher, right? I assume you do that one higher. That's fine. Yeah, banish the Link 3. We're gonna banish the Link 3, I guess. That's okay, gang. The streamer luck, streamer luck. Streamer luck. Well, they have to try to kill us first, right? You get Max Seed, and then you also get Harpy's Feather Duster, because you're a little baby. That's okay. I mean, what could you have done differently, right, chat? Except get good? Play a different deck, Kevin? right? That's all I can really say, right? Play a different deck, get good. Just draw the out, bro. Well, they're also in a kind of weird position, right? Well, we'll see. I mean, they're gonna pop off for like 3 turns. You end up with only 1 interruption, and that's good enough. Well, it depends how you play and also your deck, right? As you can see, we had like multiple interactions, right? But obviously, they drew the one off because they had the skill, and we clearly didn't, right? I never see you with streamer luck. No, that's why every win is earned. Chat, come on, right? Everything's earned. Right? If the game gives me a chance, we'll win every single time. Obviously, you know. No, well, I wouldn't say I'm one of those people who played long enough, and like we like to think there is no such thing as a misplay. Rather, you could have had different decisions. You know, like so long as you get the win, it doesn't matter. Right? You can fumble around and like if you win, doesn't matter. But yeah, Wolf, you don't come here for luck and like easy wins. Everything is earned, gang. If I come back from this, it's like all skill and a little bit of luck, right? And they also have to be a little stupid, and like we can punish them because they did not make Coral Heart yet, did they? No, they didn't. So I mean, it's still unaffected, right? Or not yet. We'll see. I don't know. We could just time them out. Right? That's also another way I always win. They go access code, sure. We go into green, yellow ray, prevent them from attacking. Right? That's an option too. Depending on what they do. Boop, 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 boop. See, they're taking their time. They're taking their big time. Racing against the clock. Here we go. Nope, not yet. Sure. Boop, 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 boop. All skill. See, that's why every time, I win, you guys can see it's through pure skill. No luck here, gang. No easy wins. Nothing's easy. Nothing is easy here. And that's why we play Striker, right? Right. Can you imagine this if we played against like a tier 1 deck and then we lose? Obviously, it would be the player, right? It was like a little deck. I guess that's my coping mechanism. Like, oh, it's the deck, not me. We'll see. Sure, big boy monster. Or big girl, sorry. Still going. Still going. Mama. Thank you for being here. I truly appreciate it. You want to support me? It costs $1 American to join. You get access to early videos. To the fun stuff with my friend. Sure, gain all the attack you want, dude. And then assuming this is another Maxi, this is probably Nash, and this is the trap. Anchor 3, yeah, base cross Mega Man. Yes, we did. What do you take out? Probably take out the extra afterburners if you net deck me. Right. This is not, well, it's not GAM yet. Assuming they make access code, right? Or not, JK. This is made with Coral Heart, right? Or was it trying? Yeah, Crystal Heart. I know how to read, right? This is not Crystal Heart yet, right? Oh no! I don't have Ray, so no, rip. Oh, we're still alive. Here we go, gang. Comeback starts now. 300 life points. If we come back from this, this is the peak of Yu-Gi-Oh! If we come back from this. Here we go. Give me a Ray. That's all I need. Ray. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Nope. Wah. Do I leave it on that? I think I should leave it on that, huh? That's kind of depressing, again. But hey, Widow to 3. Let's check their deck list, and I'll feel really sad if they only play like 1 Maxi. See, as you can see, like, I'm not obviously like a fraud. I'm not a fraud. I'm good at this children's card game. Every loss is literally because we don't draw Ray. Did not draw Ray, we lose. This one, didn't draw Ray, lost. This one, didn't draw Ray, lost. You know what I mean? All these, look at these, all wins. They just didn't draw Ray. Let's check their deck list. La. 1 Harpy's Feather, so yep. All skill. 1 Kaiju, 1 Nib, yep. Yes, it's 100 skill, 0 luck. Exactly. And it's all dumped into Striker. That's the key thing. Like, of all the decks to dump all your skill into is Striker. I mean, why not? It's the best deck, right? This deck can literally go, like, you know, beat every other deck in the format, hypothetically, right? Based on the player. But then it's just, you just gotta draw right. It's funny. Anyways, thank you everyone for being here. I think I will call it, I know, call it right now. Thank you everyone for coming here. I truly appreciate it. This very last minute. We'll be streaming tomorrow. We'll do more link regulation, whatever, right? And hopefully it'll be better than tonight. But, all right, as you can see, I promise you, wins will come. I promise you. Any tips versus big dick strats? Draw handies. Number 1 is draw handies. Number 2 is probably don't quit. And number 3, well, okay. Real talk though, most important tip probably is to, if you can't, like, if you're in an unideal situation, right, and you're playing against like a linear kind of deck, if you put them in an unideal situation, then you'll probably most likely win, right? Because if you play stuff like Striker where there's no linearity, right, it's like you kind of just have to do whatever's the best for the situation. You'll probably have better skill and intuition as a duelist, right? So like that's why I think if you're playing against like big dick decks like that, like Evermax and Untargetable, like don't realistically quit, but just keep playing, like poking with Green Ray if you can. If your deck literally has no out to it, then unfortunately I think the real talk is that you probably should just click surrender and just like move on to the next one and just don't get tilted, right? It's like you could have done nothing about it. And then if you start changing your deck list and doubting yourself, you're just gonna put yourself in like a mentality of like, you know, perpetual failure, right? So it's not, obviously it's not like tier 1 for a reason, right? Because it's susceptible to hand traps. Sometimes the game hates you, like we saw earlier. You just don't draw your hand traps or whatever and you just lose, right? So you know what I mean? It's like, what can you do differently? What could we have done differently there? We maxed them, they had the cross out, which is a 1-up by the way, right? And then the other turn they max us, and then we make Red Ray, and then we try to set up with Widow Anchor to negate and banish, right? So whatever they try to special summon from graveyard, we banish it. You draw the 1 of Harpy's Feather Duster. What can you do, right? What can you do? Try your best, you know. Try your best and put your opponent in awkward situations. Like another good example is like if you're playing against Marincis, right? And for some reason they don't have the unaffected by card effects thing. I would make Yellow Ray to just prevent that one in the extra monster zone from attacking. And then now they have a big beast stick, and either they want to OTK me next turn, or they just leave it on field and you survive hopefully another turn. Like we did, right? Yeah. So don't give up, you know. Or if it's obviously like, you know, you have no out, then give up. But sometimes it's worth playing through. You never know, right? Anyways, thank you everyone for being here. I truly appreciate it. We'll be here tomorrow. Good nighty, good morning, good afternoon, whatever.